Alright, Shalom. Ka'alayim La Yahweh Bashim Shah Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to the brothers doing this work of truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is the brother Patak back again through the Spirit, and I just wanted to correct something, correct the statement that I made. I broke down from Scripture. I wanted to correct it real quick through the Spirit because I got it wrong. This is Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. It says, Now Yahweh said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. That great nation is referring to the 12 tribes of Israel. And we're the only ones that's going to be blessed. I believe I made a statement saying that they was heathens are going to be blessed. No, the nation of Israel is going to be blessed. These heathens, they're going to be our slaves and our servants, like the scripture says. Because the scripture says also in the Apocrypha that the world was made. This world was the world was made for our sakes. And also the scripture says in Isaiah that the Lord compares these other nations as spittle. So they're really nothing in the eyes of the Lord. So I just wanted to come back and correct this because I was just looking at the breakdown of Genesis chapter 2 verse 20, because there's always room for improvement, and I made a mistake on the scripture, so I had to come back and correct it. Make sure I'm not teaching, following what was taught, continuing the things which thou hast learned. Look at that real quick. Second Timothy 3 and 14. It says, But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing whom thou hast learned them. So I had to come back and refresh my memory. Which there's always room for improvement when it comes to the breakdown. So I had to come back and rewatch the video in order to get that scripture correct, because I don't want to cause any confusion or go off from the doctrine. So I had to come back and correct this. This is talking about Israelites. This is Genesis 12 and 3. It says, And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curse thee, and in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. So that word families is referring to the nation of Israel. That nation of Israel. That's what it's all about. The families of the nation of Israel are going to be blessed. So this was a quick correction video, a statement that I made, maybe I believe a couple weeks ago, because I try to look over, make sure I'm teaching and following the proper breakdowns through the Spirit, and I see that I went off on this, so I'm coming back and correct it through the Spirit, Lord willing, to be edifying. I hope I ain't misleading anybody through the Spirit, but hey, it's a lucky if I did. But I just had to come back and correct the scripture that I got wrong. So with that, man, Lord willing, is edifying. Shalom.